Sponsored by the Mike Morse Law Firm. Local 4 live stream with Jason Carr starts now. Yeah, I should. Check one. I'm on. Are you plugged in? All right. Well, we'll get started here, but in the meantime, look at that graphic. Yeah, not too shabby.
All right, here
we're working on getting a better one. There's going to be one more for the corner, but in the meantime, until I get to working on that.
You sound haughty.
Haughty?
Haughty. You know, like, yes, bully.
Yes.
I'll see you at the club
Gosh.
with your new affected voiceover talents. Hey, everybody out there in Viewerland, welcome to Jason Carr Live, aka the 9:15ish, here on clickondetroit.com on the live stream and also on the Facebook Live. We're glad you're along for the ride, and boy, oh boy, those folks, let's get right to the video. Let's take a look here now. Watch the guy in the booth, screen right. Do you have the video?
Yes.
Screen right, he goes like this. Or I'm sorry, center screen. See? He's got his arms behind his head. His wife's nodding. I presume his wife. And then watch the car.
Yeah.
This is Fowlerville Farms out on
Yes.
I-96. They're by the highway.
Yes, amazingly no one was injured. It's incredible. I mean, you're enjoying a nice dinner at the diner, and someone else found a better parking spot than anyone else in the whole restaurant.
I can't count how many times I've been past that place when I was a student at Michigan State.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a very, I should say iconic, but it's. I can picture the sign in my mind. It's got like a mallard duck and a script writing Fowlerville Farms. Can we see it again?
Yeah, absolutely. It's black at the beginning. I should have said it somewhere else, but.
Okay,
So yeah,
now,
this is.
I mean, this there it is. You can see it through the window. Here it comes, and then pushes the booth together. Now it takes not even 2 seconds for the man in the hoodie to stand up and decide. He doesn't even realize how close he just came to dying.
Yeah.
And
If
immediately
they had chosen the one booth behind him, you know.
Yeah. What if exactly? Exactly. What if they had been seated or chose to sit?
Yeah. Yeah, let's take another look, actually, because it's really great. Now, this police said a woman was driving to the restaurant with her mother and children in the SUV, and she stopped the SUV, but may have accidentally hit the gas and, yeah, drove right into the wall. No, it should be...
Play it.
Yeah.
Now look at all the empty tables and booths.
You wonder if that's their booth, too. Like, that they go to this restaurant all the time, and that's the booth they always sit in.
Wow.
It looks like the booth moves a little bit, too, when they get hit.
Oh, it absolutely does.
But yeah, no injuries, according to police, and I guess everyone's okay.
Girl in the bottom right corner clutching her phone. Wow.
Yeah.
Can you see one more time? No injuries is the amazing thing about this.
Now, this happened yesterday at about 6:40 p.m. So a little bit of an early dinner, and
That's just... Wow.
yeah.
Well, count their lucky stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or dining with the angels right there for protection, I guess you could say. Man, oh man. Okay, so from that to a bird on a walkway. You've heard of bird on a wire?
Yeah, that's why I was playing on that, but yeah.
Bird on a walkway, not Big Bird. That
No.
you would expect. Big Bird currently appearing on NBC's Today Show.
Yeah, right now, actually.
Right now.
I just saw it. Cookie Monster was doing a whole bit with the. Anyways, let's
Wait,
take
no,
a look
watch
at video.
this. Watch this bird. Lands on the moving sidewalk rail. rides the rail, not unlike a skater
Riding it
bird.
down, surfing the rail.
Surfing bird.
Surfing.
Everybody's heard about the bird. Flies right back to the same spot and goes for another ride.
Just keeps doing it.
Over and over and over. Papa oo mau mau, papa oo mau mau, papa oo mau mau.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Did somebody notice that?
Yeah. What was the name of the YouTuber? This was.
Francesca Catanese.
No, it was.
Oh boy, here we
Francis?
go.
Hey, I was wondering,
Oh boy.
have you heard?
Uh-oh.
About the bird.
What?
I
Ken?
was told that everyone had heard.
John's having none of your nonsense. He's just taking
Here
a
we
drink
go.
of coffee. That's our TV's Ken. He's like, remember Chris Elliott on Letterman would come out from beneath the stairs? That's what Ken does. He
Thank you,
appears
Ken.
out of nowhere. Oh, you've got to see this. The mascot that trolls Mariah Carey. Do we have sound with this as well? Or?
Yes, I got to turn the sound back on. This is.
Okay.
This was.
It's the bizarre eyeballs
Yeah.
on. That was San Antonio Spurs action there after Mariah's awkward New Year's Eve meltdown. Apparently, the Spurs have a coyote mascot. That's what that's supposed
Yeah.
to be, with the crazy googly eyes or whatever. Did you know? Are you aware? Were you cognizant of the fact that Detroit is number 9 on the New York Times list of places to visit in
Places to
2017?
visit. That's the word.
Everybody knows the word, John. Let's go in order, though, from 1 to 10.
Yes. Where's number 1?
I don't know. You're the one in control of the.
Canada. It's an awfully big country for the New York Times to just say like visit Canada.
I mean, we can go anytime we want, presuming you have the passport and you're in
Yeah.
good standing.
Yeah, but that was number 1.
That was number 1.
That was the number 1 place to visit apparently, Canada. What else we got? We've got the Atacama Desert in Chile. Number 2.
That looks like the scene in.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, or maybe that's Star Wars. This one's.
I was thinking more like when the Griswolds go to the Grand Canyon, they look at it for like 10 seconds. They're like, okay, we're good.
That's it. Okay.
Moving along, Agra, India.
Agra, India.
Then Zermatt, Switzerland.
Of course.
I have stood in that spot and taken that photo.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
Last February.
Wow. Yeah.
Can we go back to it?
Yeah, sure. That's a beautiful photograph. You took this?
I could have.
I spent 1 day in Switzerland and realized that I could not afford to be there and jumped the next train the next day. Got out of there as quick as I could.
There was a 1-for-1 exchange.
Well, really?
Yeah.
When you were there? Yeah, no.
With
It was
the
not
Swiss,
the case when I
the
was there.
Swiss franc.
Yeah.
The Swiss franc. Okay, Botswana,
Okay.
Dubrovnik, Croatia. Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming.
Very cool stuff. Yep. That's wonderful.
Tijuana. Notice I didn't say Tijuana like most people.
Tijuana.
Tijuana. There's no
Tijuana.
Tia. It's just
a soft
Tijuana.
J, like yogging.
Yogging. Detroit, Michigan.
Number 9. There we
All
are.
right.
Well done, Detroit.
They specifically singled out the DIA as a place to visit.
Yep. And their reasoning was the comeback city set to make good on its promise. Detroit's revitalization after its 2013 bankruptcy filing has long been building. In 2015, it was named a UNESCO City of Design, but 2017 may be the year promise becomes reality. The new Q-Line streetcar is expected to open in April, connecting Central Woodward to
Yada, yada.
Yeah, it goes on and on. But yeah, so Detroit, we made it to number 9. Not too bad.
Wow.
Now, I was looking at that list. This is number 10, Hamburg, Germany. Hamburg.
Hamburg, right?
Budapest was like number 54. I thought that was
You
or
just
52.
like saying
no, it was
Budapest.
Supposed to 52, so it was way up there. I thought that was wrong. But
Hey, didn't we pick up a sponsor?
we did. Yeah, who was that again?
Very familiar name, local attorney, nice guy.
Mike Morse?
You've heard of him? He wins, I hear.
That's what I've heard.
I heard he wins. That's what I heard.
Go for the win! All right. Starbucks. Let's talk some Starbucks.
Starbucks, huh? Yeah. What was this? This was a list made by a coworker.
Okay, so a barista apparently at Starbucks was in a foul mood. Do you have the note?
Mm-hmm. We went ahead and like put a little line over the top. But yeah, that's it. This is the list of things to do, I guess.
Yeah, he got mad that his coworker wasn't doing these things before he left, so he left a pretty blatant note.
A
right on the
GTFO
cash register.
list.
Yeah, just for him to see, so that he knew he couldn't get out of his shift before he did these things.
You got to do your side work. You know, you can't just walk away from your shift without doing your roll-ups and all the other stuff that you got to do.
Tip out the barbacks and the bartenders and the. Oh no, that's a different place.
That's a different type of but still there's side work. So
There's a
dishes,
lot of stuff to be
floors.
done at Starbucks.
You got to
long
stock
list.
the lids, just stock the cups, stock the straws. What else we got here? The floors behind the bar have to get done. Someone's got to do them.
Ice, milk, trash.
Yeah, clean the urns.
This guy was clearly doing nothing.
Yes. So, anyways, that's kind of a long list of things to do.
It's right there in the cash register.
If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. That's what it says at the bottom of that note. So, someone, okay.
A little fed up.
You work at Starbucks long enough, you'll save up enough money to buy one of these sweet new Ford Focus RSs.
Yeah. It's a good-looking car.
It's like a street legal rally car, is what it is. It's souped up, 350 horsepower. It's got the brakes and the engineering. How are you? But apparently they took this onto a track and put it through the paces. The car had 7,000 miles on it by the time the author of the article got to it. So all of those miles were put on it by other auto journalists that beat the hell out of the car. And he said it was still tight as a drum.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good-looking car. I had a Focus, not anything like that. But, yeah, it's pretty cool.
So for $36,000, you can get into this 350 horsepower, 4-cylinder turbocharged street monster from Ford.
Good-looking car.
All right. Have you driven a Ford lately? Twitter stock. You have a bunch of charts and stuff. Watch our live viewership go off.
Yeah, just drop here. Come on, stay with us.
Everybody, stand by. What do you have? The Twitter
well,
story.
We were talking about the idea that what is going to be the future of Twitter. This was Nick Bolton who wrote an article for Vanity Fair, and last summer, Twitter's stock was downgraded from neutral to sell.
Yeah.
This is what it looks like at the moment. This was the 5-day, which actually shows it doing pretty well over the last week. This is over the last year, and this is over 3 years. So over the last 3 years, we've seen significant declines in it. And Nick Bolton was basically writing that a lot about what Trump has done with Twitter and how it's become a voice for a certain side of things. And that a lot of people who were early on Twitter employees and developers kind of regret ever working on Twitter.
Or they regret not improving the features of it to keep the trolls, to keep out the alt-right, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So Twitter, going to hang around, or are the trolls and the unpopular opinions and all that kind of stuff going to kill it? Let's get on to this artist who used FedEx boxes to carry glass boxes.
Yes. This is Waleed Beshti, and he creates laminated glass boxes that fit the exact dimensions of a FedEx box. only FedEx boxes, because I guess FedEx owns a patent on those size boxes. No one else is allowed to make boxes of that exact size to ship. So he makes glass boxes that fit the exact dimensions, and it's shatterproof laminated glass, but it still gets beaten up along the way, and ships them to these different art galleries to put on display. Here's one that's going for $14,000.
Come on.
I know, you could buy this. ArtNet Auctions. I've never seen this website before, but yeah, we could get into some trouble on this site.
Saw that cool picture of Switzerland you have, and you can. There you go.
Yeah. Look, I might be able to look that up.
It's kind of fun stuff.
You know, I'll show you some broken glass. Go to that Fowlerville Farms video one more time.
Segway.
You like that segue? Pay attention to the guy who's right there. He's got his arms behind his head in
Just
repose.
relaxing.
He's relaxing.
Weird way to sit in a restaurant.
Well, you know.
Yep, and then I said to the missus, "Whoa, what the? What the?" Can you imagine coming that close to shuffling off your mortal coil? I
Got a
mean,
full belly though. You know, it's the right time.
you are presuming that they had already dined.
You know, he's leaning back. I don't get into that stance until I've already eaten. You know?
Can I see it one more time?
Of course.
Please. You're kind sir. Okay. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. What would you do if that was you?
I mean, I guess the first thing you got to do is go check the people in the car, see if everyone's okay. Yeah,
And it goes deep in there too. Like,
it's all the way through the restaurant. That's why you don't drive with 2 feet, just the one, right?
That whole thing, like I thought I was. No, well, I'll tell you what. Go ahead and show it one more time. I'll show you what happens. I'll show you exactly what happens. Watch the headlights. Screen right.
Yeah.
Watch, she creeps, and then there's the leap.
It's a powerful vehicle.
What, Jeep Grand Cherokee?
Oh, I mean, it's able to drive through a restaurant.
Head over to your coffee.
Thank you, sir. All right.
It's Lisa's birthday.
there you go. Free cupcake.
Right in the middle of this
Yeah, they've got some a free
infotainment
cupcake here
spectacular,
that
you
was
got
just given to me. It's
somebody-
got a pink line in the middle. I don't know. Lisa's birthday.
Happy birthday, Lisa.
Yes.
They brought you a cupcake, isn't that nice?
It's messy though.
A lot of
Jason Colthorpe lives.
Of course I am. Are we live on television?
Yes, we're live right now.
Live on the interwebs?
Hey, we're
Yeah.
legitimate. We have a sponsor now.
I saw it. Somebody goes, I think I saw Mike Morris pop up. I hope it's Mike Morris. Yeah, or else he just got free plug. It's not that other law.
We were joking yesterday, but by the time that 2017 is over, I'm going to have a Pennzoil right here and an art van right here. Jason Colthorpe.
Jason Carr, he always wins. Jason Carr wins, go for the win.
That's probably the best time of all to end this.
Yeah. Probably would be.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, wait. Stop. Hold everything. Saturday's a big day on Local 4. We're going to start with the news at 6 o'clock. Then at 7 o'clock, we're going to do Live in the D After Dark.
What is that? Wow. Does that mean like we're all going to spend the night here, bring our sleeping bags, and have a sleepover?
Live in the D After Dark. We're all going to have ascots on with martinis, and brandy snifters, fine cigars. We would only hope that was the case. So Live in the D After Dark at 7 o'clock. Then Football Night at America. Then the Lions play the Seahawks. And then, after the late news with the regular crew, the weekday morning show is going to make a surprise Sunday morning appearance. As you wake up the next morning with your TV still on Local 4. You can check us out.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're looking forward to that.
So, but Live in the D is live in 21 minutes. So I'm going to get over there and get ready to do that.
Stay classy, Detroit.
Are you supposed to?
Jason Carr Show is brought to you by Mike Morris Law Firm, 855 Mike Wicks.